I hate the nappies they give you in there. Cheap. Could you pass me those tubes of cream, please, and a teething rig?
Yep.
Debbie's locked herself in a room, and she's not going to come out not till you've apologised to her.
She'll be in there for some time, then.
She never laid a finger on Jean.
Pulled the big-eyed Orphan Annie routine on you, has she?
No, she told me the truth, and I believe her.
Truth? An abstract concept on the sort of council estate she was dragged up.
Can you hear yourself? She might not have had the best start in life.
For sake, stop it! My daughter is lying in hospital, and all you two can do is rip each other apart.
And why's she there in the first place? All I'm trying to do is point out a few salient facts.
And I am being investigated by social services who think that I've harmed my own child, not once, but twice. I am not stupid. I know that if I can't prove otherwise, they might be able to take her away from me. How's that for a salient fact?
I know this is a difficult time for all of you, but I am here to help. Please try not to worry. Thanks.
Hey, she didn't want to speak to you after all. What are you doing?
I'm going.
Going where?
Anywhere but here. I'm not staying where I'm not wanted.
Wait a minute, you are wanted, and don't ever think that you're not.
Yeah, well, not by him. He hates me. Why else would he tell Zoe a load of lies?
He's just upset about Jean, and he doesn't want to think that Zoe might have anything to do with it.
Yeah, well, she ain't though, has she?
Well, I don't think so. I hope not. But I don't know, and sometimes I think she doesn't know either, and he's frightened, so he's lashing out at you instead.
You don't think I did hurt her though, do you?
No, Debbie, no, I don't.
Because if you do, then I don't want you as my mum.
No, Debbie, come here. Now, you listen to me, right? You take that bag back upstairs where it belongs. Go on.
You're talking about me now, I know it.
You're getting this out of proportion, Zoe.
Well, why wouldn't they hate me? Just look at her. She's so small, so fragile, so helpless. What kind of monster would want to cause her pain?
There's been no difference in their attitude towards you, I promise.
What do you want now?
Zoe, I wonder, could we have another little chat?
Interrogated my friends and family, have you? Got to the bottom of it now?
Please, can we just take this out of the ward?
Okay. But this time Ashley comes with me. No right at all to ask me that question.
I know this is difficult, but you must keep calm, Zoe.
But I know what she's getting at, and it makes me sick.
She's getting at nothing. Are you, Julie?
All I want to know is how your mental health impacts on your ability to take care of Jean. It's a pertinent question, Zoe.
You have to be honest, Zoe. You've nothing to hide, after all.
If anything, I felt more in control, more focused.
And you don't find it a bit too much of a juggling act at times?
No, I'm a mother first, a schizophrenic second. I'm sorry, where is this conversation going? My illness has got nothing to do with my ability to look after my baby.
You did spend some time in a clinic around the time of Jean's birth.
But you can't use that against me. I realised things were getting too much, so I admitted myself. I'm well, I'm medicated, I don't have a problem. If you want confirmation of that, you can go and ask my CPN.
We had a chat this afternoon.
Well, Paul will have backed me up. He knows I've got support systems in place. He'll tell you how well I manage.
He happened to mention something you said about not being able to cope with Jean.
I would never have said that.
He suggested you'd mentioned it a few times, how you'd never manage without help.
No, you misunderstood it. It's a sort of standing joke between us. A joke. Even a social worker must understand that word.
I'm afraid that's not how it came over to me.
She's a teenager. They do it for effect. There's no way she'd give up all this.
She would if she felt unwanted. She might be a kid, but she has still got her pride.
Just like her mother, eh?
Do you know what? You were all over Debbie when she first came here. It was you that persuaded me to take her on, if you'd remember.
That was a long time ago. That was before I knew the full picture.
Yeah, until you found out that Kane was her father. And then you changed, didn't you? Just like that. Well, it's not rocket science, Chris. It doesn't take a genius to work out why.
You're talking complete nonsense.
You're jealous as hell. You hate Kane. You hate the fact that he's still in my life. You can't take it out on him, so what do? You make Debbie suffer instead.
Well theorised, Professor.
Well, she doesn't deserve it, Chris. Kane might be her dad, but he's had naught to do with her. She's her own person. She's not some scumbag dingle on the make.
You can take the girl out of the dingle, but you can't take the dingle out of the girl. You've only got to look at her mother.
Evil. That's what this is. Evil. You take your accusations away from me. Away from my baby.
I'm sorry, Zoe, but I'm only trying to act in Jean's best interests.
By accusing me of child abuse. What kind of malicious, wicked monster would hurt their own child? Do I look like that person?
You misunderstand. I'm not trying to accuse you of anything.
But you're admitting that I'm under suspicion just because I had the misfortune to be mentally ill. You've all been out to get me ever since I kept Jean. You've all been trying to prove that I'm an unfit mother. Well, I've got news for you. I'm not. I'm quite capable of looking after my own daughter.
I think it's best we finish today.
Yes, I think you should leave. Just go. You go and get away from me.
What's going on?
Zoe's a little upset.
How's Jean?
Breathing on her own, thank God.
Can I go through her brought this?
Chloe, she's telling lies about me. She's telling the doctor that I heard you, that I would never hurt her. And I think I'm mad, so it's got to be me. Please, please, tell her I'm a good mother.
We all know that you are, Zoe.
They're not going to listen to me now. They're not going to believe me. They're going to take my baby away from me.
Come on, let's get back